What in the world has gotten into you? I mean, it's just like, what are you doing?
God.
Hey guys, welcome to the Bourbon Blend, episode number 48 this time. Can you believe it?
It's amazing.
My name is Jay.
And I am Courtney.
And I'm married to her.
And I'm married to him.
Yes, since 1997.
Yeah, it's a few years.
And before we get going, though, I want to wish, I don't have the tweet up here right now, but I want to wish Yvonne and Brian Matthews, who are celebrating the 32nd anniversary today.
Yes, happy anniversary.
My co-worker at auburnsports.com
Yes.
and an absolute legend.
Yes.
And she's probably more legendary because she's put up with his ass.
No doubt.
Because you know it took some patience.
Yes. I understand the patience that it takes.
Are you sure?
I'm positive I understand the patience that it takes to deal with some of you men.
Are we going to shout out the kid off cam?
Shout out to Maddie, who's off cam.
Yeah! Hey, y'all! Hey, y'all!
Hey!
By the way, guys, just in case you think that I'm being unfair, I'm watching the Thunder, my Thunder, our Thunder. They're playing the Indiana Pacers in Game 1 of the NBA Finals right now. I just put this over here. Just want to keep an eye out to see what's going on. So, yeah, big happy anniversary to the Matthews family. Great folks.
Also, there is a birthday of a good friend of ours today.
Indeed, indeed.
Yes, Mr. Joe Weatherford.
A good friend of
Yes.
Well, he's 16.
16 years young today.
He's our best 16-year-old friend,
Yes.
guys.
Yes.
We have so many.
We just poured one out with him earlier.
Yeah, it's true.
For him.
Hey, but he told us it was Bros before Huz.
Yes.
So,
That
that's
it
the way
is.
it goes.
Joe Dub.
We do have a lot of legends in the house already, Courtney. I did want to say what's
Amazing.
up to OTAG. Was fired up about your Muzak, your
It is amazing.
not trendy music that we have.
It is awesome.
Ravin is here, says hello, people of the blend.
Hello.
We love Ravin, absolute legend.
Yes.
Cuz
Cuz is here. What's up,
from
Cuz?
across the street is here
Let's see
as
who
well.
else is here.
Let's see.
look at
Cuz
the
said Indiana keeps
Canoeman.
turning
I mean,
over, which we
jeez.
love it. Canoeman says, let's blah, 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 blend it up. Yo, 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 yo.
Yes.
We love to see it. Canoeman
Yes.
hung out with Joe D, our mutual friend. Joe Dalton, who's an absolute stud, one of Auburn's greatest basketball fans.
Oh, of course.
I went to practice today, got to see all the newcomers. In fact, everybody there was a newcomer, except for Janai, who's getting ready for the draft. But he's not ready. He's not going to play anymore, sadly.
So not really there.
Canoeman reminds everyone that the like button is where you think it is,
Yes.
and you should
Smash it.
smash it. Smash it real good. Doom, 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 doom. Meow, meow. Ravin says, what an excellent hockey sweater you got there, JG.
Yeah,
Thank you.
he's never heard
Never
that
seen
before.
before.
I bought it at
Yeah.
Ross Dress for Less. And,
We actually had something
amazing.
that came up before the show here. Okay, so Maddie was saying that she was at Ross today
I said I
shopping,
was at Ross Dress for Less.
but she was shopping for what?
Home decor.
Okay, so if you're shopping for home decor, you cannot be shopping at Ross Dress for Less.
Well, that's still what it's called.
Maybe you're dressing your home.
No,
Yes, that's
incorrect.
it.
Wrong.
That's it.
Wrong answer.
Could happen.
Sorry. Nope, it's Ross.
Canoeman says, happy birthday, Joe W.
That's right.
Not connected to that statement, best drug dealer I know. He was talking about Joe D, who is in the pharmacy business,
Yes.
hence the joke. Ravin gives a shout out to Maddie Tate.
Hey.
Says, what up, Maddie T?
Hey, Revenge.
And Jibby Jibby Waba says,
Who is that?
Jibby Jibby
Yes.
Waba is a legend, one of our
Yes.
Atlanta area legends.
Atlanta.
And he is going to be at our Bourbon and
Yes,
Burgers
he
event,
is.
which is sold out.
Yes, it is. It's sold out.
Cameo?
Sure.
I don't know if you can get him up that high from where you're at, girl. She's trying to get our
Hirsch.
fat cat into the...
Meow.
Oh, he loves it. Look how happy he
Look
is.
how happy he is. There he is.
Hey.
Look at Hirsch.
Pussycat. How
Hey,
you doing?
Hirsch. Look at him. He has the best. He has terrible RBF for a
loves it.
cat.
He loves it. All right, guys. So tonight, we do have
Yes.
some things we got to discuss tonight. We have this Pinhook bourbon.
Yes. Dun,
We have a new...
dun.
Courtney already... She opened it for the show, but we
did.
already have this new to us, 9-year expression. It's their vertical series. Cousin, if he is inclined in the chat, can probably give us even more information about how that works. But my understanding is I haven't refreshed as much as I should because I was up at Auburn today, but they have this, I guess, formulation, this expression, and each year they come out with, they just let it sit for another year.
another year to see what it's like.
I think it started at 5
Yes.
years maybe, and then there's a 6 year, and a 7, 8, 9. And so I think this year, 2025, will be the 10 year. But this is from 24 when we were over in
like
Columbus.
it.
So we're going to try that. We're going to compare it to the 8 year, which we really liked last time.
yes.
And then also this
That's good.
Pinhook 5-year that we picked up earlier in the year. Well, actually last year.
Oh, Maddie's bringing her kitty out here.
Hello, Goosey.
Look at Goose. Goose, it's your breakthrough, Goose.
Goose.
Be good for the camera.
I know, be good for the
It's
camera.
your
She's not
debut.
hissing. She's being sweet.
It's your debut.
She's not hissing or
You like the
scratching us
camera?
yet.
Yeah, she does.
Do you like the camera? Oh.
That was enough visiting time. Her visiting hours are over.
Oh. Yeah, Jibby Wada says Burbs and Bergs.
That's right.
He was there last year. He was there
Yes.
with his fiancée.
Yes, now he's bringing the wifey.
Wifey, yes.
Yes.
And it's the same person. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
And she's a good Auburn girl.
Yes.
Yeah, with auburn hair, as I recall. She had
There
the
you
hair to
go.
match. Yeah, pretty cool. Canoeman says, Jibby, Congress is not going to mess up our points, are they? Please, God, no. He says, Canoeman, give them an opportunity to F up a good thing. Jibby Waba is the master at auburnsports.com, our bunker community, of the credit card points.
Yes.
He is the czar, and he has made the most perfect post ever about newbies to credit card points.
There you go.
The cards you need to get, the points you need to get, all
There
that
you go.
kind of
Maddie
stuff.
needs to read up on that one.
Which one?
Just credit card points can be
Yes.
very helpful.
Yeah, which one should I get? Ask them. What credit card should I get, y'all?
Jibby can answer that question
Yes.
perfectly, and we'll go to his FAQ. On the,
Yes, Raven, it is an orange female cat.
She's bad.
She is
yeah, we know the
terrible.
orange female cats are usually pretty bad.
Yeah, she is. She is a feisty
Goose.
one. Named Goose because, we had a Maverick, so we had to have a Goose. And we thought Goose was a boy until we went to the vet for the second time. They're like, nope, we got a girl here.
We should have known by the vag.
Well, sometimes you have to dig in there when they're little to find it. So,
And I bet Goose didn't like.
Do you have to
digging.
dig in there?
yeah.
Jibby says, and we almost lost that damn post, which is, and we may lose it again, Jibby.
No.
If our stuff doesn't get archived on the Move On 3. Daniel P., my man, says, howdy.
Hey.
Glad to have
Nice
you
to
here,
see
my
you.
guy. Canoeman back in. Sadly, no doubt about that, Jibby. I already have written my representatives and made my opinion rather
There
clear,
you go.
my man. All right, so we're going to be doing the Pinhook. We've also got a special bourbon we're going to show tonight, which we may or may not open. It's just
Yep.
whatever. It's on Courtney's whim.
It is,
And then we will do, bourbon news.
of course.
There's some good bourbon news. And then we'll do Courtney's Corner.
I mean, there's nothing more exciting than Courtney's
Potentially
Corner.
world famous.
That's right.
And Canoeman says, where is Iceman? Wants to know where Iceman is.
Yes, I know that needs to be our next kitty cat.
Do you want to start off with our little plushie?
Oh, so when we were in Mobile, we went to Dave & Buster's, and you get your tickets there, and you can choose different things to purchase with your tickets at the
Yeah, like the,
game shop or whatever it's called,
I want
ticket
to say
store.
that I spotted this.
Okay, so look, isn't this so cute?
He's
It's
like
so
a-
sweet and innocent.
He's like a little.
It's
like a
a
milkshake.
brain freeze thing. Yeah,
Slushy.
look at slushy. Look how sweet.
But when you turn.
Okay, but when you turn the plushie this way, it looks a little different. It looks a little pierced. So, yeah.
Yeah, we were in the gift shop. I said, "Come here, Dad."
It's
Dad,
time to
come
check
here.
this out.
And she's like, "Does that look like what I think it is?" I go, "You mean a milkshake?"
Yeah.
And you
that's
go,
what you
"No,
said.
that's not what I was
That's
saying."
not what this looks like at this angle. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yes. So we needed to share that because our friend Maggie loves this. She thought it was the best thing ever.
Well, until she realized what was going on the top. Hey, and by the way, those Chinese tariffs can't come soon enough because get rid of this shit right here. I want some American-made
Brain freeze.
clitoral simulation, not stimulation. Okay. Wait, what?
He just flicked it.
Oh, did he? The cat flicked it. Okay, so we want to. What do we want to do? Oh, look at this
yes.
one. Daniel Pieces Jay found it this time.
Well played.
Dad, the cat's licking him.
He's doing the right thing. He's been taught well. Cuz just says, "Oh gosh, not this again." Cuz was there when it was gathered, and also has had to deal with this
Oh, the cat is really going to town
far
on
too
it.
often. Ravin says that looks like something you would hide illegal paraphernalia in. I don't know if I would call it illegal paraphernalia. I would just call it a tripod or a whatever. I don't know.
Dad, your cat's going to town.
Kadima says, "Wait, Maddie called the Commodore Dad. I thought she always called him Mr. J.
Yeah.
Mr. J gets the attention quicker.
Can you
Yes.
call me Dad?" Because when you say dad, I think Emmett.
Dad.
Think of my dad. My dad, Emmett.
Dad.
And then J-Dub says, Joe said, thump that thing. Flick it. Flick it till it turns purple. All right.
Ah!
Jeez. All right, we're going to start off with the Pinhook 8-year. By the way, hello to the Weatherfords. We already wished Joe happy birthday.
We did.
But we'll wish him again because we love Joe.
Yeah.
And also, if he's watching, Uncle Joe and Aunt Kathy.
Oh, yeah, man. They're ballers right there.
Glad to have you guys hanging out tonight.
Okay, here we go.
Even though you're the Weatherfords.
Wait.
We
It wasn't a very good pop. It's too empty.
Not good.
Yeah, a little too much air up there in the neck.
All right, so Pinhook is a non-producing distillery.
Wait, where's Michael and Karen?
You
don't like bourbon,
Hey,
so
why has this already got lipstick on it, girl?
it doesn't.
It did. I
Because you
swiped it off.
switched.
Oh, did I switch
Did you switch it?
No, I drank yours at the beginning of the
Pinhook
show.
is kind of a tricky one to pin down where it's from because it's a non-producing distillery. I put Frankfurt because a lot of their stuff is distilled and aged there at the Castle and Key, which is a beautiful, beautiful campus there in
Yes,
Frankfurt.
it is. It's beautiful.
I'm pretty sure Kneuman's been there. I know for a fact Cuz has been there. J-Dub's been there. But some of the other Pinhook stuff says that it's bottled in Crestwood. And so they kind of move around. The Kentucky Artisan Distillery in Crestwood, where Jefferson's is from, they do some of the bottling there. So they're just kind of like finding people to help them, kind of is how it goes. As I mentioned earlier, the Vertical Series is the same stuff, just aged one more year. They dump some barrels each year. There's still a lot of them to go for the 10-year, for the 11-year. I think they're going to 12 is the furthest. So
It's pretty cool.
anyway, it's interesting to see kind of how maybe 1 year of extra aging changes the
it.
bourbon, you know.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to you, young lady. And maybe we'll put our first one up to Joe.
To Joe.
Happy birthday, Big Daddy. Let's see. Ravin says, where's this juice from? Again, we believe this is from Castle and Key. Distilled at Castle and Key. Some of it has said they age it there.
Yeah.
Like this black one that we're not drinking right now. I'm sorry, this is the 9 that we're going to drink next. This one says distilled in Lawrenceburg, bottled in Castle and Key in Frankfurt. So that's
Okay.
MGP
Yep.
for show. This one says distilled in Lawrenceburg, Indiana, bottled at Kentucky Artisan in Crestwood. So this is MGP that they bought a while back, and it's been sitting for a while.
Wow.
Let's see. We got some great news. Kneuman says Castle and Key is top notch, perfect setting, yo. It would be
Yes,
hard to
it's
find
beautiful.
a prettier
It's beautiful there.
spot than that. It's kind of like in a little crevasse. Like it's a
It's called a valley.
it's a small valley.
It's a valley.
It's a valley. Okay, we'll take valley.
It's got a river running through it.
And
A
Otag
creek running through it.
Otag said I bought that one at the bottle shop based on your recommendation, Jay. Thank you, Otag. I hope that you cracked it and enjoyed the hell out of it. We like this one. This
You
is
didn't
I can
enjoy
tell.
the smell that came along with that.
On the nose?
No, not the nose that came from your booty.
It smells kind of like a fart,
Your
actually.
booty hole.
You getting fart notes?
Yeah, I'm getting fart notes.
Oh, wow! That makes everybody want to drink it.
Not really, guys. I'm just teasing. So that's a nice one right there. It's really nice and balanced. I like the heat on the front, heat in the middle, heat in the end. Swedish. The SWEETISH, not SWEDISH.
Sweet.
I'm not really a fan of this.
Really? Tell me what you don't like about it.
It tastes kind of astringent.
Really?
Like it's just
Can we get a definition?
tastes chemically.
Like chemical alcohol.
Yeah. I'm
I didn't like it either.
not very wild about it.
Oh, did you drink a little bit of it?
Yeah, I got a hit.
But you don't like any of these, really.
And there
Yeah.
are some that I'll take a taste and I'll be like, this ain't as bad as the other ones.
Let's see, JGCT. Okay.
Miss Courtney don't like that.
What?
She
don't like it.
that.
You think it's like nasty?
No, I remember thinking this was pretty good before, and I'm wondering if it's because there's such little left in the bottle, if it's been oxidized a bit for me or something, because it's not hitting right for me.
Definitely has a clove finish to it a little bit. And I taste that. I think I know what you're talking about. Maybe like that tannin leathery kind of taste or something like that.
What is
But I
tannin?
find
He's
it
making up a word.
it's tannin.
What
Sure.
is that?
Tannin.
Is that like Tanner?
Real Deal says, "What up, you love birds?"
Aw, so sweet.
You speaking to yourself, Real Deal.
Uh-huh.
And his wife, whose name I'm not going to say on the air, but we call her Mrs. Real Deal.
Yeah.
She's cool. I like her. Let's see. Daniel P says he picked up one of these bottles as well, and a big fan of it personally. I like it a lot.
I don't know. Something's just not hitting me right.
Okay,
on
that's
it.
cool. They don't all have to be winners, you know.
I mean, I'm going to finish what's in my glass, but
Think about it this way: wedding day, and the day you wore that green pantsuit.
She wore a green pants.
She wore it's worse than that. It was plaid, and it was a pantsuit with shorts.
Do we have a photo?
Surely we do.
it wasn't with shorts.
Oh yeah, it was.
What's the
It had
occasion?
shorts. It was summer.
You can't call it a pantsuit then if it has
Yeah.
shorts.
Okay. What is it? Short.
romper?
It's a short suit.
Short suit. Is
not
it
a
at Ross
romper?
Dress for Less?
No, and a romper.
I need a picture of this.
And we need. It's somewhere.
You think it's really bad?
I was so infatuated with her at the time. And I told her,
Well,
said,
but I
"Sweetie,
had
this is
I had
not
a
good."
I had a pantsuit that was blue and white checked top with a zipper, and then a blue pants.
Is this in the 90s or what?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
in the 90s, 97. Kruman says Swedish with a D. Ravin says Swedish. I prefer Swedish with a D.
Yes,
Ravin says like shoe polish.
I would probably go that direction.
Really, it's that
More
bad?
like varnish for me. I'm just not a fan. I don't know what it is. And I even had a hit before, or two hits before we started the show, and this still isn't just not.
Real Deal says he's going to try to get Mrs. Real Deal out to the next Huntsville meetup, which
Nice.
I met her at a Huntsville meetup with
Yes.
the Trash Pandas.
Which I have to go to Huntsville
And I
soon,
think
so.
you all didn't have kids at the time, although I could be wrong.
Yeah.
It was a while
I gotta
ago.
go to Huntsville soon, so maybe we'll make one of these pretty soon.
Oh, you want to do that? I'm supposed to do a thing out there.
Yeah. Yep, I gotta go a couple times.
All
We
right,
have another
so
new director.
118.1 proof is usually right in your wheelhouse. That's usually the proof that you like. 8 years. I think it has decent complexity. I like the hug on it. I'm with you, though. It gets a little,
Bro.
just kind of not great on the end.
Yeah.
Like, kind of the taste of it is not awesome.
What?
I can't have a hit.
You really want to try
Just-
this? You're
you
welcome
don't
to try
like it,
it, but
Maddie,
you're
you
not gonna
don't
like it.
I'm supposed
All
to
right,
just drink out.
it's
Yeah.
time for scores, Miss Courtney.
2.25.
Wow, that's one of your lowest.
That was a
Yes.
good one.
I think it's gonna be your lowest since the Old Soul, that failed Old Soul ABC pick, which we hated,
Yeah, I did not like that.
which is the new ass one. I'm gonna give this a 2.50.
I don't like this.
I did. Did you just pour right out of the bottle?
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't like it.
Oh my god. This is not a fraternity house, okay?
Well, she told me to.
I told her to.
I can't have a sip out of the Glencairn.
Wow, a 2.5 and a 2.25.
Yeah, not worth $95 there.
God, and I mean, it's.
But we liked this before, so I
Daniel
wonder
was saying
what's
he
different.
likes it, and Metal Fan was saying he likes it too. Goose Flat says, JGT, have you tried Stag Bourbon? I have.
Ooh,
And if
yes.
you remember Goose Flat, that Ole Miss game that is like the Ole Miss drunk 2018,
That was Stag.
I was pounding Stag at 138 proof all god dang night. And it came up on the main board where they said, I don't know if you guys know this, but the Auburn mod is drunk as shit on YouTube. Ha ha ha. What an idiot. And then the other
We
guy
had the
says,
most
I don't
viewers
know,
that
man.
night ever.
He said, at least my mod, if I was an Auburn person, I would say at least my mod's pounding bourbon instead of Zima or some Michelob Ultras or something like that.
True.
I was the only one home with you that night.
Yes.
This is, let's see, Real Deal says, is this 5 cap scoring? It's 4.
4.
It's out of 4.
Why do y'all do that?
I guess if it was really, really good, I might consider giving it more than a 4, but we haven't ever done that. Real Deal. So a 2.2 out of 4 is what we do.
Yeah.
I know it's unusual.
4
Maddie.
briquettes.
You should put it out of 4 then.
I can't because it's too much. I don't have enough room.
It's just too big, Maddie.
But Vince says that night was a win in multiple ways. Okay, we got the score down. Let's move it
not
on. We're gonna crack the one that we have not had before, which is the Gold Top Pinhook 9-year vertical series. This is also a bottle shop pick.
Somebody's had it.
No,
Well, she just opened it like moments ago.
I found out you don't open it on the air.
Now again, the
That's a good one.
That was a good one. I said Frankfurt here. It's a little, like I said, it's tough to kind of pin down where it's actually from. This is MGP juice. Bottled in Crestwood, Kentucky at the Jefferson's thing. It's supposed to be at Castle and Key. I don't
It's
know.
significantly darker than our previous.
We saw it over. Really?
Pinch my finger.
Okay, so this should be similar. It's just 1 year older. So Courtney probably not going to like it. Unless that
I don't
oak.
know.
Unless another year in the
But
oak.
like I said, this might just be because it's been open so long and it's been oxidized.
Oxidized.
Might make it taste better. OS.
AU.
Courtney don't like that.
It's definitely oakier. It honestly reminds me of the last one we had plus oak. And it's starting to get a little oaky. Which it's only 9 years old. It's not that old. But I don't taste the tannin necessarily.
I taste hot tongue is what I
Hot tongue.
taste.
Hot tongue.
I didn't
tongue.
even want to swallow that one.
Wait,
Yeah.
you didn't even want to swallow?
The other one I could swallow easily. This is not.
It was not an easy swallow.
You're not a big bourbon person, though.
I know, but I'm telling you. I have ones that I.
This is still lingering on the tongue, and it's not pleasant in my experience. It's just not.
It's lingering in my.
It's not. It's not.
Throat.
It's nothing I would
Throat.
write home about right now. So I'm disappointed because I like the idea of the barrels and just hanging on to it and seeing what happens.
Ravin, look at the legs on this bad boy.
Look at the legs on this guy.
I mean, this guy has some real fortitude with those legs, man. Very oily in the glass, but just oaky. It's kind of an oak bomb, and I did not expect that for a 9 year. You know, pinhooks are usually kind of up and down. Our suggestion usually is if you're looking at pinhook, you're thinking about it. If it has an age statement on it, it's going to be playable. If it doesn't have an age statement on it, like
Don't
that,
even pick it up.
that orange one, that neon orange, the neon green, we
Don't
think
pick
they're
those up.
ass. We don't like those at all.
Well, I'm not liking these much either so
I
far.
know you're not
so
loving
I'm a little
it. I
disappointed.
know you're not loving it. I like it better than you do. This one's a little bit better, I thought, than the last one. I don't taste that sour note at the end.
Where'd you get this?
Bottle shop.
Oh, okay. Bottle shop. Bottle shop.
In Columbus, Georgia, they have the bottle shop. It's a fine, really, really nice bourbon store. Those guys care, guys and girls, care about doing a good job.
Yeah.
They know their products. They have really good picks. So much respect to them. And also, they have a lot of other stuff there, too. So if you're into like rum, if you're into tequila, they've got it all.
It's a little better now that I'm drinking more, but
Can we do a tequila version of the bourbon? blend?
You and Andrew should do that. It's called the Tequila Blend, featuring Maddie and Andrew.
tequila talk. There's probably one out there called Tequila Talk.
Nobody wants to talk about tequila. They drink it to get drunk, and then they either grope or they
Grow.
work the huzz.
Grow.
They grew up.
Y'all, that hurts my
Hey,
throat.
no means no.
Did you say no?
What? Let's see. Ravin says, can we talk barrel char for a second and what we think is best for aging old bourbons?
We can definitely talk about that, but I would have no idea what to talk about with it. So,
I love
I mean, I've seen it happen. I've seen the barrels being charred, but not. I don't know what's good and what's not.
It seems
a
like
char.
a lot of times we like the toasted stuff, but I think the interpretation of what is a toasted barrel is different from manufacturer to manufacturer. So I don't know.
I don't know the answer to that question. That's
I know
a great
that
question,
the
though.
old fine whiskey that we really like, the Old Forester 1910 or an alligator char. I mean, like that stuff where they just literally
They just really
cook it.
burn that stuff up.
So I don't know, more better I would say on that one, bro. But that's just us. Let's see what else we got here. Canoeman, instead of an oak bomb, wants a cedar bomb. Got him. Let's see. Chris Neuenschwander is here with us. Says, when can you review Jim Beam in a plastic flask?
Yes, that is high quality stuff right there.
That's associated with going, cops are coming, man.
Cups are coming. Yes.
It's not mine, bro. Oh, my dad's going to be so pissed if he finds out.
Or we could just serve the Jim Beam in a solo cup. That would be very similar.
We did actually, Chris, no shit, back before my mom died and we were doing the show at her house. So like last summer, no, She was dead last summer. 2 summers ago. We did crappy bourbons
Yes.
for 2 whole shows.
It was
Might have been 3
horrible.
whole
It was
shows.
terrible.
And we did a Jim Beam. We did one of the Jim Beam nasty
I don't
ones.
remember what it was.
It
But
did not score well.
Yes.
But it is better in a plastic cup.
But I will tell you, in the Caribbean, it tastes great because it is included in the price.
You mean the Caribbean, right?
The Caribbean.
The
Caribbean.
The Caribbean.
The Pirates of the Caribbean, is that what you call it?
Yep.
No, you call it the Pirates of the Caribbean.
I call it the Pirates of the Caribbean.
You do not.
Yes, I do.
Anyway, is this like Ross Dress for Less?
Yes.
Let's see. Real Deal says, have y'all bought your own barrel yet?
No,
Miss
we're waiting
Courtney-
for you, buddy.
Miss Courtney thinks that would
We're
be a
waiting
great
for the
idea.
real deal.
That's
to
kind of one of our,
make
like,
it happen. We're gonna make this happen. It just
we had
has
an
to happen.
opportunity to do it. The problem is that it's expensive and it's out of our
Yeah.
price range for Jay and Courtney to do.
Yeah, we gotta have some partners in on this situation.
Yeah, I think a barrel's going to cost us somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 grand, I think.
No, it was less than that.
Oh, 15?
It's 14. Yeah.
I think it depends
But
on what
I'm not
kind of
gonna.
bourbon it
Yeah,
is.
but I'm not gonna. Yeah, we'll be looking into that. I'm sure it's more now
More now?
than it was before. Actually, might be less because bourbon's not selling like it was.
No, it's starting to slow down a little
Yeah.
bit, hasn't it? So, yeah, if we ever got a bunch of people that would commit to buying like 5 bottles each, we could probably pull it off. But 5 bottles at that situation is going to be like $400. Not necessarily everybody wants to do that. Ghost Flat says, JGT, any Devil's Backbone Distilling Company Wood Duck Bourbon? It's from Virginia.
Ever heard of it?
That's a lot of words.
I've never heard of it.
A lot to unpack in that one. The only
Devil's
Virginia bourbon we've had
Backbone.
is John J. Bowman, I think,
Yeah.
which is pretty good. But it tastes like copper to me, is my recollection. And I blame it on the Virginia water. Well, hold on. Revenge says, I'm in on a barrel pick.
Oh, look at the big ballers here.
And Real Deal says, didn't know it was that much. Yeah, I think the price that Courtney quoted you was on a Maker's Mark barrel. But if you wanted something a little bit larger.
Yes, we can always sell part of it. That's
Oh,
Canoeman's
absolutely.
question. Yes.
Canoeman, for sure. Like, we wouldn't just sit here and just tap it all the time. We would get it bottled, and we would try
You
to
know
sell the
what?
bottles.
We have the right person to ask that you were just talking to this week.
Talking about Mickey?
Yes.
Mickey knows.
So we will be back in touch with Deets.
Yeah, we're working on that for sure. Tom says, what up from the Bourbon Halls crew? Bourbon Halls, amazing.
Cheers.
Stopped by last week and has been very supportive of what we do here
Thank you.
on the blend. So thanks for stopping by, Tom.
Yes.
Legendary. You had any Pinhook? We're not the biggest fans of the Pinhook, although actually,
This one's growing on me now.
I need a little bit more of that one.
This one's growing on me now. It did not at first. Wait, I gotta get my pop.
Tom, this one, we're drinking the vertical 9-year on the Pinhook, and on the 8, which we just had a minute ago, it had like this kind of
Really?
gnarly note in the middle and to the
Yeah,
back
it was
half
like
of it.
chemical-y.
Yeah, it was.
And I don't know if that's because we've had this
Bad.
open so long.
So
It
this
could be.
9-year is more oaky, but then that nasty note is gone on the
Yeah,
back
this
end.
is
So
better
this is
than
better.
it was. My first draw on it was I wasn't a big of a fan, but now it's coming on me. I like it.
Let's see. Yeah, this is hilarious. Real Deal says, could do a bunker edged on the barrel. We'd call it a swooping barrel. I like it.
True.
And then Canoeman says, look at all the big shot collars.
Yeah,
Big shot collars. And then Canoeman says, okay, I might be in for this.
that's right.
If he slips him a Mickey. Got it.
Uh-huh.
Mickey's an absolute legend, man. He's been so cool to us, and he's just great
Mm-hmm.
at his job, and he's got enthusiasm for bourbon, and
There you go.
we love him for sure. Real Deal says, don't let Canoeman undersell his status. He got
Did you say
money.
status?
Yeah, his status.
That's not status.
No.
Status.
It's status.
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 He got Monet.
Okay.
I believe him. All right, so now that we've had our second pour of this particular bourbon.
I'm liking it better. I'm liking it better.
Tom, I'm so glad you asked. Is that Pinhook made at Castle and Key, or is it pre-Castle and Key? I remember it being pretty good. It is pre-Castle and Key. Now, I listed this as Frankfort, Kentucky because I was in a hurry. And the last stuff that we had from them, like this black label one that we've got over here, are from Castle and Key. This is actually MGP. That
You need to hydrate.
is, it says it's bottled at the Jefferson's, where Jefferson's is bottled in Crestwood,
Crestwood.
Kentucky, up in one county north of Louisville.
Old Ham County.
They call it the Kentucky Artisan Distillery, and that's where it's bottled. I'm not sure where it's aged, my guy, but this is definitely MGP juice, and I like it. It's solid. I don't think it's worth
Yeah.
$105.
I wouldn't pay $105
I
for it.
think we can do better for $105, but I don't regret drinking this at all. By the way, Oklahoma City Thunder leading with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter by 10. Very exciting. All right, I guess it's time for some grades, Miss Courtney.
Yeah, we got to grade this out.
Very interesting.
I gave the last one 2.25. I'm going to give this 2.75.
2.75
It's better,
for
but
Miss
it's
Courtney.
still not what. It's not something I would go to.
JGT is going to go 3 flat on this one.
Okay.
3.0. Solid bourbon. And again, on the Pinhook 8, I gave it a 2.5, and she gave it a 2.25. So this is 0.5 better after 1 year.
I thought it was better, but not something I want to pick up.
Yeah, it's not something I would pay $105 for again. Enjoy the experience, though. We always love going to the bottle shop in Columbus, Georgia, because it's such an impressive place to go. And Cuz and his wife, Becky, were over there not too long ago and picked up some stuff that he shared in the Ool yesterday. So
Ool.
glad for that. What did you say?
Ool.
The Ool, right? Because there's no pee in pool, right?
That's right. No pee in this pool.
Yeah, like let's normalize peeing in the toilet, not in the pool.
That is true. That is the right place to put it. We tell the kids that at school every day.
You told me anywhere's a good place to put it.
There's no pool in kindergarten.
No, we're talking about putting the pee in the toilet.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about something.
Anyway,
I thought we were talking about something else.
I know you did. Close your mouth.
Maddie, you didn't come from a stork, okay? All right, here we go. This is just for shits and gigs here. Now, we were doing vertical series earlier, the 8-year and the 9-year. This has nothing to do with the vertical series. This is just another Pinhook we had. A true small batch. I got this one from our Bourbon. This is one of Tate's picks. Take is
well-known.
among the great pickers.
True small
among
batch.
the citizens of the internet, along with probably Bourbon Junkies. They do a great job too, but
Says
I trust
5 years.
Tate with everything. And this is one that we got from our Bourbon. We won, I guess you could say, we won the little lottery or whatever and got this one. I actually won last week too and ordered Bardstown Take Pick that we'll be drinking in a later show. Also got a Pursuit Double Oaked. And I got some other one. I don't know.
No, I thought you got a. You didn't get a Peerless?
No.
Oh. It was mild. It was a mild pop. Once they're already open, it's a little harder.
Let's see.
a good
Raven says
pop.
the crowd at Oklahoma City is impressive.
Yes.
They do love the Thunder, man. I'm just saying that.
Ah.
And also, Chris says the bottle shop in Columbus is so locked.
There's
it really
almost
is.
no nose on this.
They do such an incredible job, and everybody there knows exactly what they're talking about. Like it's.
Wait, I am getting a little sweetness now.
Oh, are you on the nose?
Yeah.
Okay.
At first, I was like, I don't smell nothing. I don't smell jack squat.
Maybe it's because your nose is stopped up.
Okay, ready to try this.
I'm curious to see because we did this before, but I don't think I wrote down. In fact, I didn't write down what the score was. This is before we did. She's got that pensive look on her face.
No. This definitely tastes like grass, fresh cut grass.
Yeah, I get that herbal.
Let me try.
You're gonna not like it, Maddie. Although this is not rough.
It's not rough.
It's not rough. 120 proof.
It is 120 proof? Wow, I
It
would
tastes
not
more
have
like
predicted
105.
120 proof.
100 to 105 maybe.
But yeah, it's like fresh cut grass.
Yeah, and it sticks around a while.
I mean, I don't know. It's not as bad as the second one. I hated the second one.
Let's see. Bourbon Hall says never had the small batch.
Ah.
Yeah, this one I did not find on a store shelf. Had to get this one from Take via our Bourbon, and we got two actually. We got this is called the Sylvain. The other one's called the Chloe. And I looked back and I know we graded this one a little higher, so I thought we would give it another rip. This is not part of the vertical series. This technically has very little to do with the two we had earlier, but they are Pinhook products, and we're trying to showcase them tonight. And this is a solid bourbon. I like this. If you're into
It's good, but it's
into
very
grass clippings.
different. It's very, very different.
Kadeem says there is sugar on your nose.
What does that mean?
I think it's like a joke
Booger
about.
sugar?
Ooh,
You got some of that?
whoa! What do you want some?
Well, that's
Boogers?
what it looks like.
No, we're not doing none of that up in here.
Shoot. Real Deal says, "Is fresh cut grass? Does it taste good?"
Well,
Where's
you
the
know,
wheel?
what's his name?
Where's the wheel?
Les Miles.
Les Miles. Yes, Les Miles says it's amazing.
Well, Les Miles has disappeared, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Weedy.
Okay. Weedy.
Moan hay.
Moan, M-O-W-N space
H-A-Y.
H-A-Y. Moan hay. Not Claude Moan hay.
Grass, tobacco, and herbal.
I'm going to make that my handle on Defector.
What?
Claude Moan hay. I'm a painter, but I just like outdoor portraits. I like hair.
You're weird.
That's under the herbaceous.
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 It is herbaceous.
That is a word that we don't hear often.
You know what sucks is I wish these tasted better because the complexity is awesome and the heat is awesome. Great front end, great middle, great end, long taste, good hug. It's good. What are we doing? What are you?
Telling her to scoot that off the camera.
What?
Oh.
Doesn't matter. It's just a little.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Cuz says Les is now eligible for the College Football Hall of Fame since they changed the requirements.
What are the requirements? You eat grass
It's
and
okay to
you
be.
are.
It's okay to be a creep.
Yeah,
now,
really,
or-
you're creepy and I don't know what else. You like to eat crawfish? Is that another one of the things you have to be? I don't know.
Me and him got some stuff in common that I'll talk about off the air.
Okay.
His wife's name is Kathy, and she's really cool.
Okay.
Yeah. There was a time, you guys aren't even going to believe this, you young people. I'm a sports reporter. You used to just call people at home. This is like
On a house phone.
when cell phones weren't a big deal.
House phone.
You literally call them at home at the house phone.
That's right.
And we were calling, me and my friend Baggy were working on it for that Montgomery Advertiser. And we just called Les Miles at home. And his wife Kathy picked up. And we explained what was going on. And she was like really cool.
Back
She
in
was a
the
very
old
nice
days.
woman. I was really impressed.
Back in the old days before they knew who was calling on the other end of the line.
We also got to know Jim Grobe was a very good coach at Wake Forest. His wife's name was Holly Grobe. She was really nice too. Forest?
Forest.
Wake Forest?
Forest.
Wake Forest.
Forest.
Is it F-A-R-E-S-T?
Forest.
Hey,
Yes.
Jay, what's that flower down in Florida?
Hibiscus.
A hibiscus.
Are you being serious?
It's a hibiscus.
It's
You're
a
joking.
hibiscus.
Real Deal says hard to get good talent at Kansas. Yeah, those girls are kind of ugly. I agree with you. They're kind of whack.
Stop. Hey, Jay, what's that? What's the first game you went to after 9/11? What city was that in?
Oh, I was in Syracuse, New York.
It's in Syracuse.
It was
I
in
say Syracuse.
It was in
Syracuse.
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 Yeah, I went to
Syracuse.
Syracuse, New York.
I'm
Syracuse.
not rocking
Carrier.
with hibiscus.
Hibiscus.
Are you being for real though? Or are you
Yeah,
joking?
it's hibiscus.
It's hibiscus.
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 It's in Melbourne, Florida. I'm telling you guys. I'm sorry.
Jay,
you don't
it's,
know.
it's a flower in many more
It's
places.
only in Florida.
No, there's a street in
This
Melbourne,
is when
Florida
it started.
called Hibiscus.
This is like 1994, maybe
I dare you to
three.
look up the pronunciation later.
I don't care what it says.
Well, so they're
I'm a
wrong?
cunning linguist.
He's gonna go find this hibiscus at Ross Dress for
No,
Less.
hibiscus.
How could I dress myself with a hibiscus?
Well, Maddie said that they have home decor, so
Yeah, I'll find you a hibiscus then.
By the way, the Pirate is eligible for the College Football Hall of Fame. Mike Leach, the former coach at Texas Tech, also Washington State, and of course Mississippi State. Our friend Brian Stoltz, of course, is going to be pushing, advocating, some would say, for him to get in the Hall of Fame. That would be amazing.
okay.
And everybody likes or liked Mike Leach. Rest in peace. Ravince says calling a house phone now is like a violation of privacy.
Is there a house phone? Like how many house phones are there in America? Maddie, look this up.
Like
See how many landlines there still are, like in homes, not at businesses. Businesses probably have them, but in homes in America, I would love to know like the percent of that. That would be interesting. It took us a long time to give up ours.
Mm-hmm.
It was more of like I guess, just
What
nostalgia.
percentage of U.S. adults live in households with a landline?
30%.
Courtney?
18.
29.
Oh, wow.
Who knows landlines like me?
Percent of adults. I'd love to know percent of adults that are under 50 years old.
Yeah, that's
Now,
That's probably
12.
12%.
the easy part of the story is you said, hey, we had our landline for a long time. The reason we
did.
had it was because there's 1-800-BIG-DICK.
And they were wondering why it was false advertising.
Landlines.
Yeah, when you answered, maybe.
No.
Landlines are far more prevalent in rural areas where cell service might be
Oh,
unreliable.
so
fair.
maybe for a rural juror.
Rural.
Rural.
All right.
So the
It's
cows
time
can
to
call
grade
home.
up the Pinhook 5-year. Raven says he he and Mrs. Raven, his wife, drywalled over the landline of this house. Delete.
Oh. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
All right, 5-year. JG is going to give this a 3.0 flat, same as the other one. Pretty good.
I'll give it a 3.0. I'll agree with you
Wow,
on that.
Courtney's warming up here.
It's better than the other two, but yeah. Still not in love.
Still not smitten after all these years.
That little
You
bourbon
put it on my
drippage.
back,
That's
I
not
shed
appropriate.
so many tears. 3.0, for us. That's kind of like middle of the road, probably
Yeah.
is the way we grade. Solid. Always
right.
appreciate take. And he didn't tell me it was going to be the best bottle I ever drank. He said it would be solid. And that's
Solid.
what it was.
Solid.
One thing I want to show. Let's
Like
go
an
back.
Auburn season.
Let's look at our top pours so far, Miss Courtney. None of the ones we had today are going to make this list. But I did have to make some changes based on our last show. Old Forester Barrel Strength 128, which is the Montgomery Country Club pick. Got a 3.7 from Courtney and a straight 4.0 from me, which is a very high score. Courtney then...
there.
No, it's not there. You fucking cashed it and it's gone forever.
No, the Peerless Toasted.
I know, but I was talking about the Barrel Strength
Okay.
Old Forester that
Yeah,
you
well.
killed and it's gone forever. It's gone forever. We'll never
You
taste
wouldn't
it
be
again.
mad if you killed it. So
We'll
why
never
are
taste
you,
it again.
So why are you whining?
We'll never taste it again.
That's okay. I can give you other things to taste, sir, to make up for it.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna show me? And also we added the Old Forester Single Barrel 100 from the Cigar Bar, which you gave a 3.6 and I gave a 3.5, which is a very delicious bourbon. So, a couple things added to our top grades there. None of the ones we had today will make the list. Sorry, Pinhook. Our low grade is the Old Soul 22 ABC pick, which I think we have down here somewhere. No, that's the bottle shop pick. Here it is. Wait, where did it... It's empty. Because Courtney poured that bitch out. I was hoping you would keep it because when Auburn does something really shitty in football season, I like pounding one of these just as a punitive measure.
That was terrible.
Courtney just absolutely just bottomed it out. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Whatever. It was pretty bad. Always like doing that. We did come in contact with something a little bit special last week. We got a hold of some Blanton's Gold.
Yes.
The 23 quart cigar bar pick. If you want to show them your box. Show them your box,
protective
Courtney.
sheath. But I can just pull it out from its protective sheath.
Why don't you whip that out, Courtney?
We'll whip it on out. His little
He lost
gold
his
sack.
sheath. Oh yeah,
Little
nice
sack. He's got a nice
little
sack. But,
So there's your Blanton's Gold. Slightly higher proof than regular Blanton's. And I believe that's the only
pay the right
difference.
price.
We paid the right price and knew the right guy. I think we paid $120-ish for it, something like that. I don't know. Something in that range.
Justin?
Yeah. It's their barrel. They actually got a half barrel is what they did. So yeah, a very pretty bottle. I love it. O-Tag says that's a good looking box. Courtney, he likes your box.
I know, it is a nice box.
Can I touch your box?
Nope.
No.
Not till later.
Stop.
Maddie, you didn't come from a stork.
Stop. That was 24 years ago.
23.
Look,
Well,
I was conceived 24. Do the math.
No, you just had a birthday, so.
Are you not aware of 10 months?
Maddie, I recall.
I was conceived exactly 24 years ago.
I think I was...
Okay. No.
Did she
No.
count?
That.
O-Tag says 120 is not too bad. I mean, maybe it was a little bit more than that. It wasn't a ton, though.
I don't know what it
You
was.
just gotta know the right
I just
guy.
said, sure.
You just got to know the right guy. So are we going to... Do you want to try that, or you just want to hold that out for a little while?
That's up for you.
Okay, we'll just
up
hold
to
it
you.
out for a while. Why don't you put it back in the box?
Okay. I'll put him back in his protective sheath.
Okay.
But he is pretty.
But I just thought
He's
we'd
a
pass
pretty
it on.
guy.
Maybe the next time we do a Blanton show or a Sazerac show
Put
or
it back
a
in his sack.
Buffalo Trace
Buffalo?
show to celebrate them getting back after their nasty flooding situation earlier in the year.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll break it out then. We also have another bottle of Blanton's Gold.
No, not anymore. It's
Oh,
gone.
we killed it?
We didn't kill it. A special guest killed it. But that's okay. That's what it's for. That's what our bourbon is for.
Name the special guest.
No.
Name the special guest.
We're not naming the special guest.
No, we're going to shame the special guest.
We're not
I got a
shaming
feeling I
the
know who it is.
special guest.
If you won't say the name, then I bet I know who it is.
We're not shaming the special
Maddie,
guest.
if she won't say who it is, you know who it is.
For what?
Who drank our last
It's
Blanton's Gold.
okay. If bourbon is out at my house, if it is seen, it is able to be had.
Wait, Dad, who are you talking about?
Stuart.
No.
I bet Stuart. Oh, Greg.
It was not Stuart.
Greg.
It was not a Stewart.
It was Stuart or Greg.
That's okay. That's
Kanuman
okay.
says this got awkward real fast. Welcome to life at the Tates.
That's all the time here.
It's all Maddie. And Chris Neuenschwander says, get Maddie in there.
Hey.
Hey.
I know, I need to get her a mic, but it's hard. Like, we get interference
Maneuvering.
if we put another mic on the line.
Excuses.
Okay.
Yep.
And Tim says, better Nate than Lever. My man. Glad to have you here.
Welcome aboard.
Tim.
Welcome aboard.
And Revenge just says her house. Yeah, her rules. All right, so next thing we want to do, Miss Courtney, is go to news, exclamation
Doing
point.
some bourbon news.
I did redo our page here, so we have a little little bit of space. Everybody likes looking at you, Courtney.
Aw, so sweet.
I know, I sure do.
Hand me the Penelope if we're going to talk about Penelope.
Penelope?
Yeah.
We don't have
Maddie,
much
I need
left.
you to try this one.
I think she's already tried it, hasn't she?
I don't recall.
You need to try
Is
this
it
one.
Rio?
Courtney says we're talking about Penelope, so let's talk about Four Roses. They have a Father's Day bottle that is coming out on the 14th, which I guess is Father's Day, Courtney. It's going to be a 15-year expression, and it's going to be available at the gift shop at Four Roses in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky.
Just handing me the bottle.
Yes,
She's just
so
handing me the bottle.
You're not going to...
bourbon, so your Father's Day gift is to go on vacation in Mexico. That's your Father's Day gift.
That sounds like a great gift. Do I get to go with the huzz?
This ain't bad.
I know.
I knew
it's
you would
sweet.
like it. I knew you would like
So
it.
it's the sweetest bourbon I probably have almost ever had.
I kind of like. Yeah, I kind of.
So
I don't like it, but you know.
the next item here is Penelope Cigar Sessions releases the first one. We've been talking about this for a year or so. It's finally out now, 101 proof, $80 MSRP, which means it's probably going to be more expensive than that.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to go well with medium gauge barrel cigars.
Okay.
I'm not a cigar guy, so I don't know.
I'm a
what
cigar
that
Got a
is.
good nose on it too. It doesn't make me want to projectile.
So
Yes.
Maddie likes Penelope Rio. That's
Yes.
good.
So
I cannot
the
believe this
resort
is
we're
actually-
going
Good
to
girl.
used to have a cigar bar, like literally a cigar bar there, and they've now changed it into a chocolate bar. So you get to go taste chocolate now instead of having stinky old cigars. I am all up for this.
Chocolate.
All up for that.
Chocolate. Revin says he likes that label for the Penelope, Miss Courtney.
I do like it. It's very classy. Reminds me of like the
I
roaring
like
20s.
The Rio packaging is cute.
Kanuman says Penelope.
Penelope.
Penelope. Penelope.
Penelope.
And back when we were younger, Penelope was
Stop it.
She's talking to the cat.
Penelope when we were younger was a name that you used for.
Something else. Anyway,
Stop it.
Would you like to share?
no. The Penelope Rio is very tasty. It is a very good, you could call it a girl bourbon.
I think dessert bourbon.
It's a dessert. It's very sweet.
Incredibly sweet. Like
really, really sweet.
like they say to be a bourbon, and this is a bourbon.
Jay, look at that.
It says straight bourbon whiskey. So if it's a straight bourbon whiskey, it can't have artificial flavoring in it,
Yeah.
but it tastes like it does. And again, Penelope Cigar Sessions, I bet these are going to be really difficult to find. Penelope really hasn't been tough to find in general, although the Rios can be a little tricky, but hopefully we get a chance for that. There's been some chatter now that the Woodford Reserve Double Oaked is going to be a permanent addition to their array.
Wow.
They,
Interesting.
They applied for permission, I guess, or they're it's like their version of trademarking.
Wow.
For a sticker for the Double Oak. So I think it's going to be called like that.
Wow. Interesting.
Right now, it's one of those things you got to get it at the distillery on the right day.
It's one of the few Woodford Reserves. I'm like, yes, I would like to have some of that.
A lot of people.
And I
drink
don't
Woodford.
like I don't like oaky, but I do like that one.
It's pretty good. We had it. Justin had a bottle he let us sip off of, and I think we got some at Galleons down in Rosemary Beach. And for some reason, I think Cuz had some, but I can't remember. Maybe we just had some with Cuz somewhere. I don't know. So that would be pretty. It'd be pretty sweet if the Double Oaked Woodford Reserve became a permanent thing. And also the Whistle Pig Snout to Tail is out.
What in the world is that?
Because they're playing into the whole Whistle Pig
Snout
thing,
to
Snout to Tail. It's a bourbon. It is a bourbon.
It's a bourbon. It's not a rye.
It's not a rye, you know,
Okay.
because that's what Whistle Pig likes to do. My notes are not here,
That's okay.
but that's okay. And
Snout to tail sounds.
it's got some cool colors. It's light blue and hot pink. It's
Okay.
kind of like the badging on it.
Interesting.
And I don't think I've ever had a Whistle Pig that I really liked. But I would be willing to taste a real bourbon. Now, their piggyback bourbon was
Got a
just...
picture?
Yeah.
Not right now.
Blue and pink?
Oh my gosh, sorry guys, I screwed that up. Yeah, I mean, Maddie, yeah, we can, if Courtney just keeps talking for a minute.
Well, I am not a whistle pig fan in general, just because it's all the rye. So unless you're gonna put it in a cocktail, I'm not thrilled with having it. So
Hold on a second.
are you pulling that in?
There's no pink.
The snout to rye I thought was pink. Maybe it's red.
You said snout the tail.
Snout, yeah, snout the tail, whatever. I'm trying to find a bigger picture here.
There's no pink.
Oh.
You got me excited.
Oh, I'm sorry, Maddie.
That's because that background right there is pink in that video. Maybe that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, maybe
Anyway.
that's what it was.
Anyway, it should have some pink on it for the piggy, but
That's true.
I guess they're saying that it's for saying snout to tail, it must mean that they're saying it is a well-rounded bourbon.
It looks like it's like copper on here.
Yeah.
Maybe just in the right light it looks pink, Madison. I don't know. It's one man's opinion, you know.
All right.
There's no pink.
Anyway.
Well, there is red though, 100%. Here's
There's no red. Where do you see red?
That's brown.
It is kind of copper, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Well, I'll be down.
Tail's upside down. Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
I wonder if that'll be really tough to find.
I don't know.
Because Whistle Pig's not usually real tough to find. Hell, their 15-year and
Yeah.
their Boss Hog even is not too hard to find.
Yep.
Let's see. Real Deal asks, did y'all drink the Blanton's Gold? Courtney said she
Not
wouldn't
this
drink
one.
it.
That is not what I
Courtney
said.
said, since Real Deal didn't ask, I'm not going to
Rewind.
drink it.
Play it back, just like on the reunion shows of the
Play it
reality
back.
shows. Play it back. Show it.
The
No.
receipts.
Yes.
Where's your scooter?
Where is your
Where is
scooter?
It says, have y'all seen the different Four Roses single barrel expressions in the wild?
Yes.
Yes,
We have
we
at the
have.
bottle shop.
They usually just put them on the side like OBSF,
Mm-hmm.
OBS.
Yeah, right over there.
OBD, I don't
Bourbon
know.
burp.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't happen that doesn't happen very often. Cuz said he had it at Galleons.
Okay.
Have not owned a bottle. A bottle. We had some really good stuff at Galleons. Although some of the prices there are ridiculous.
Yes.
They had that Weller, the Daniel Weller with the compass on top.
Yeah.
And I think they were
Just
trying to
looked
charge
at it.
something like $250 for a 1 ounce pour. I was like, bro,
No,
we ain't
thank
doing
you.
that.
No, thank you.
We ain't
I
doing
need
that.
somebody to come give me a foot rub with that then.
Whoa, I can maybe make that happen, girlfriend.
Ah!
Raven says, damn, I guess I need to make a trip to Columbus, GA. Raven, if you
it's a
do,
good-
holler at me.
it's
I'll
a
meet
good-
you. I'll meet you over there. And a cousin says, next time you go to Auburn, need to stop
That
by.
is true. Mm-hmm.
It's probably worth the trip, honestly.
It is a nice
And Kanuman
place.
said, did someone step on a frog?
Oh, that was Maddie. Her burping.
What are you talking
I
about?
think he heard you either fart or burp.
No,
Matt.
you're burping.
I'm not farting.
Or
Your
queef.
You're farting over
The sh-
there.
your
She-
hiccups. Was it hiccup or burp?
Burp.
Burp.
I think.
That was Maddie.
whatever.
Jay's the farter.
No, that's not really
Fart.
true.
Fart.
Otag says, it's worth the stop. Good people. I stop there every time on my way to Hoover. Good people. Otag must be coming from South Georgia, Florida Panhandle,
Something like that.
Lake City, Jacksonville. Who knows? Could be anywhere down there.
Anywhere.
All right, so those are your bourbon happenings for today. That
Very
means
nice.
it's time for a very special thing we like to call.
No pictures.
You didn't have any pictures?
Don't have any pictures. Nope.
Zero pictures.
Nobody
Jay
sent
has
any
some
pictures.
pictures.
I do not have any pictures.
Oh my gosh.
Jay has
I do
pictures.
not have any pictures.
I'm
I have pictures
devastated.
from, like last week or whatever.
Nope. So we got some pictures.
Well, you're not going to start
you
sending
worry.
them to me now.
Fuck yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
Why not?
No, we're not.
Why not?
Because I didn't get any, and so
Well,
we're
I'm
not
in
going
the
to have
camera
any.
room.
So yeah, we got pictures.
There's Courtney, and there's Courtney.
Stop.
I love the skill.
Stop.
There you go. Otag says he is coming in from St. Augustine. Some would say St. Augustine, but my grandma Tates said St. Augustine, and so that's the way I go.
Yes.
And Kanuman says, all I know is gas is being passed. Hey, man, speak
Yes.
for yourself, bro.
Yes.
And there it is. Ravin, he knew that correctly, guessed correctly. So, Otag, you're getting to be a celebrity on here, bro.
That's right.
Amazing.
Amazing.
You're amazing. Okay.
I can't find anything
Yeah, I
on my
didn't
phone
think that
because
you
Maddie
could.
messed with my shit.
I don't know how this is
My
Maddie's
search
fault,
stuff.
but whatever. We're going to go ahead
No, I
and
did
get that
not.
song.
I did not send any this week, so it is me.
We've got a song, and it's ready. We're ready to play it. Are you guys ready? Here it
Wait,
comes.
I
It's
need
the
to hear it.
banger of all bangers.
Here we go.
see.
That is amazing.
And that means it's time for Courtney's Corner.
Yes, so Jay made fun of me yet again.
Maddie did too.
For my Courtney's Corner, but it is summertime. Everybody is going to, when you're at the grocery store, you have to pick up a frozen delight. And it depends which store you're in. Of course, if you're in Walmart, there's 3 rows of ice cream products. So,
did I spell it right?
Anyway, my first step is a Klondike bar, because that just reminds me of the 80s. And what I would do for a Klondike bar back then was a lot.
What would you do?
Yeah, what would you?
I did a lot for a Klondike bar.
What did you do?
Especially the crunchy Klondike bars.
Well, what'd you do?
I did lots of things I probably regret, but...
Maddie.
Madison! You're talking about your mother.
Did you say Pinocchio?
Yeah.
I think the guy... No, that's not Pinocchio. It's the guy who did the strings. His name was Felicio.
Is
Wasn't that his name?
No.
Who was the guy that was pulling the strings on Pinocchio?
His name was not.
It's Felicio.
No, it wasn't.
100% he was.
Are you Jay?
His name was...
His name was really... His name,
Pinocchio.
his real name was...
Pinocchio.
Geppetto.
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 I was gonna look up Pinocchio's handler.
His name was not
Geppetto Felicio was his name. He was
Stop.
born in Venice. He was a puppeteer.
Geppetto.
He was a puppeteer.
You talking about
Yes.
the cricket? Oh no, that's Jiminy.
Okay, so then you gotta have a fudgesicle, like a real fudgesicle, not these fake ass like chocolate. No, fake ass fudgesicle, the real deal.
Look at Rondo 24 says Klondike bars are the bomb.
Yes,
He knows what they are.
Klondike bars are fucking awesome, man.
He knows what they are.
Oh, they're amazing.
He knows what they are.
The crunchy ones are really good, and you had to be careful though, because when you bit into it, sometimes it would like all that deliciousness of that crust would crumble, and you'd have to like pick it up off the floor and eat it. Yeah.
I prefer shell.
Crust. Outshine fruit bar. Those things are really good. Those are popsicles like with actual taste. And then mint chocolate chip ice cream, but Breyers. That's the only kind you can have. And then there's these little things we found at Aldi recently. They're Blue Bunny little mini swirl cones. Oh, yeah, you got to hit some of that.
Did I get a hold of one of those?
Yes, you got hold of a whole bunch of... Yes, you enjoyed that whole box.
Oh.
Yeah. Jay's making fun of me, but Jay likes a little frozen concoction.
There was a...
Frozen dairy.
The Blue Bunny reminds
A
you...
drumstick is really fucking good, too. Somebody just... OTAG brought up the drumstick.
Yeah, your husband put it on here, too. I don't know if you saw
I'm
it.
not paying attention to what you put. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and
yeah.
Sure.
Well, we're going to get a rundown on what all you did for a Klondike bar after this
It's
show.
Jay's
Mm-hmm.
turn. Come on.
First of all, before we even get started, Cuz is already with me before I've even said that Talenti sea salt caramel is
I've never
awesome.
seen you eat Talenti.
Because she
Yeah.
won't let me have it.
Oh, here we go. He's going to say it's
Can't
too
buy
much.
it because I won't put it down. That's a big part of my
is
problem too,
expensive.
bro. Yeah, it is. Haagen-Dazs, Maddie noted that I spelled it incorrectly.
That's okay.
D-A-Z-S.
Yeah, it's confusing though. I wouldn't know how to spell it for real.
By the way, I shared this with Cuz and Becky in the group chat the other day, but Haagen-Dazs, the dude who created this, first of all, is from New York. Mm-hmm. He's not from Netherlands. And he was literally just sitting at the table coming up with words that sounded interesting.
You said this to us.
Yeah, we've had this discussion, but that's
All
okay.
right, whatever, Haagen-Dazs, whatever. Drumsticks. I learned to love those at Auburn football games because those were in the freezer for halftime.
Oh, did it like actually have the freezer with the wrap around it that said drumsticks?
Yeah, and then you open the top,
Oh,
and it's got drumsticks in there.
Nice.
I wonder how I got to 315 pounds, guys. I don't know how it happened. 20 sea salt caramel, unbelievable. Love it. I don't get it because, like Cuz was saying, I can't put it down. He can't put it down. I can't put it down. Marie Callender's silk, French silk pie.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
That
does
is-
come from the...
calendars.
That is I didn't have any room. That is technically a frozen because I looked it up and
Yeah,
it
it
comes
is.
as a frozen.
It does
so.
come as a frozen pie.
And then the Chipwich.
You
which
could
we
just
talked
take
about.
like a
Is
fork
the
to
silk
it.
pie the one with the chocolate graham crust?
Yes. Yes.
It's good.
And it's like chocolate mousse kind of, but it's
Did
a
you
little
say
thicker.
rip to the Chipwich?
And Chipwich is dead, girl.
Is it
No,
really?
it's not dead.
Nobody makes Chipwiches
Oh,
anymore.
I'm so sad to hear this.
Nobody makes.
Except for Chipwich.
Holy shit! They're not dead.
Except for Chipwich.
They're not dead.
Nobody makes it except for Chipwich.
They're not dead.
Well, where do you
see.
buy them?
I guarantee you can get them at the Publix.
There it is, the Chipwich. That is it. Right.
Yes.
You cannot get it at Publix.
I don't know, Maddie.
I'm gonna look it up.
And you can get it at Publix. I haven't seen a Chipwich in like literally 20 years. I thought it was
I've
rest in
seen the
peace.
Chipwich in a vending machine.
Guys, I'm telling you, I have done some dirty stuff to Chipwiches. Haven't ever done anything dirty for one, because I just take what's mine. But I definitely have violated a Chipwich or two, mostly in like 87 to 90. But we probably had them together, haven't we?
Okay, so
It's at Publix.
Get the F out of here.
you're getting some
Serious.
tomorrow.
Publix and CVS.
Let's see what we got
We got
here.
some. See, we got some
Tim
chatter.
says, I've had some ladies do some wild stuff for Klondike
That's
bars.
right.
Wow.
It's, I mean, the whole motto is,
And
what would you
also-
do for a Klondike bar?
Tim says, how did
Magnum bars.
how did Magnum bars not make this list?
That's pretty funny.
We need Triple X, though.
What's that funny?
Magnum's the
Magnums
name of a
are-
condom.
I know,
The-
but that's a real thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's an ice cream bar.
Yeah, I know.
It's thicker the better. It starts with a banana. And you just
get it.
it's just one of those that you deep throat a lot. It's
Or maybe he just likes the Magnum bars.
Canooman says Snickers
bar-
ice cream bars.
No, the
Oh, I would
frozen.
Ooh, I like the Oreo ice cream sandwiches.
No,
Those
but
are
the
good.
frozen peanuts, I don't like that.
Ravin says drumsticks do not have ice cream in them. Changed my feelings about them forever.
I'm sure it's frozen dairy product.
Is he saying that that's simulated? Yeah.
If you notice when
Yeah,
you go to
whatever.
the store, most of the ice cream doesn't say ice cream anymore.
Now, Canooman's being tricky here. Frozen key lime pie would absolutely be high on the list.
For Jay.
Oh my God. A graham cracker crust.
Frozen?
Well, he's not saying to eat it frozen, but if we could unfreeze it similar to the calendar soaked pie, we could really do some damage with
You
that.
just take a fork to it. Violate it.
Chipper's jumping in here with us.
Hey.
Says hi from work. Figured I would drop in for the corner.
Yes, this is very important. I'm glad you're making it for this.
I'm glad that you're working because the people that you're working for really need your help. So there you go. Ravin passes over.
Buy
a
one,
link-
get one free.
Passes over a link.
Uh-oh.
Wait, is that one Chipwich for $6? Or you,
No,
No, it's the box.
you get 3 sandwiches.
Where is this? Is it the Publix?
That's Publix.
See if that's going on this week, man. We're getting 20 Chipwiches for $6.
Now remember now, Ravin is in a much more cosmopolitan area.
That
than
is
we
true,
are,
you
so.
know. Yes. Nothing says cosmopolitan like a city.
I get it. I bet he got a laugh out of that one. Cuz says Twix ice cream bars.
Okay, so here's the
we
thing
had-
about Twix. Do you
would-
get a
Twix
left
is
or a
in
right?
Aisle 14, buy one, get one free.
How much is it? Is it
It's
$6?
$5.99.
It's 3 sandwiches for $6.
Oh, that's okay.
You can
3
you go up there
sandwiches
right
for
now?
$6.
Are you being for real?
Wait, no, they're
I
closed
already
now.
sent you out.
They're closed. Tomorrow, man, we hitting that.
They have a birthday cake Chipwich with sprinkles.
Oh,
on it.
You gotta have the real deal. Yes.
Well, the real deal's already in the chat.
Ah ha 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 ha.
Cuz on this Twix ice cream bars, you like Twix
You want me
usually.
to
I
go
love
Publix is
Twix.
Up until 10.
No, they're
I
not
don't-
open till
I don't
10.
need
They're
that.
only
I
open
don't-
till
And
10.
they're open till 10.
I don't need that.
We don't need it right now.
Otag says no ice cream and drumsticks. My life is a lie.
I
That is kind of
know.
BS, man.
Well, most of the stuff, like I said, if you go to the ice cream aisle, it's not ice cream anymore because there are certain stipulations that qualify something as ice cream. You have to have so much cream in it. And,
Dude, RFK Jr. needs to get his ass on board here and get this shit done, man.
we wouldn't have any ice cream. So.
Ravin says the chocolate dipped key lime pie on a stick is at the top of
Oh
my
my
list.
goodness.
Where did you see that at the Escambia County Fair or what? Where in the world did you see that? Tim says crunch bars are also amazing, but no ice cream sandwiches.
I will say the ice cream sandwiches I used to have back in the day, and they still make them the same way. But you know when you unpeel that wrapper from an ice cream sandwich and you put your fingers on it, and your fingers will just get all
Crusted.
just the goo all over them, and then you're just like, yeah, it's really good.
I've seen
See
you
me
do-
lick it off.
You get the crustiness on your hands and you just lick it off.
Gross.
What? Ice cream sandwiches taste
It is
great.
gross.
Chipper, this is very on brand for Chipper. I make my own ice cream. Y'all had the maple bacon, but we never even got into the coffee brownie caramel.
Yum.
That maple bacon was
That was really good. A little
insane. I didn't-
crusties of some bacon on
I
top.
wasn't sure I was going to feel about it.
Yes,
And
a little salty with it. Mm.
Dana, well, I won't say who that is, but Dana was there, and she was like, I don't know. And I was like, let's just hit this. And she was like, damn,
This
this
is really good.
Matt N jumping in from the greater Montgomery area says, hey, just joining Smash the Like.
Smash the like button. That's
Glad
right.
to have you here.
I wonder, Chip, what ice cream would go best? What homemade ice cream would go best with camel?
Toe.
Camel?
Yeah, camel.
Toe.
He has a rotisserie camel.
Oh,
By the way, so when I do that sound effect, and I go, Matt, none. Matt. My friend Cole Pinkston from On 3, he thought I used a machine for that.
Like, nope.
He listened to our show and was like, I just figured you used a machine. I said, no, that's just me.
No, that's just my
He goes,
amazingness.
why do you know how to do that? I go, because I beatboxed in the 80s, bro. I went...
That's enough.
Hey, y'all like those SpongeBob ice cream bars? They're like sherbet.
No.
Sorbet?
Sherbet.
Courtney would say sorbet.
I don't say
A
sorbet.
buffet.
I do not say sorbet.
You would say sorbet.
Well, if it is a sorbet, I would.
Chipper says, I like those strawberry crunch ice cream bars. That sounds
I've
pretty
never
damn
heard
good.
of that.
I got strawberry gelato with strawberry ice cream last night for my dessert.
Strawberry Italian.
Gelato.
ice.
Whatever.
Gelato is ice cream.
Okay, whatever.
He got strawberry soft serve.
Whatever.
Technicalities.
I'm in Los Angeles.
Pop-Tart
Anaheim.
ice cream sandwiches
Whatever.
now exist. I guarantee that's at Walmart.
Yeah, that definitely
100%.
sound- Walmart would do that.
They also have Rice Krispie treat ice cream sandwiches.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Runner says, stop showing off, but maple bacon ice cream a miss. I put it in my mouth. Runner
it's
24,
good.
it was not a miss, my man. Seriously, I would tell you if it sucked. Matt N says, what in the hell have I walked
Exactly.
into?
Uh-huh.
Our Robert D, one of our legends from Huntsville, says, how is Toll House ice cream sandwich not
Oh,
on
okay,
there?
so a Toll House ice cream sandwich is going to be a Chipwich, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
is that basically the same thing?
Yeah, it's the same thing, but I don't think it has the chips on the outside. I think it's just an ice cream sandwich with Toll House
I agree.
cookies.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, they have mini versions? Look at
Toll
that.
House minis?
Oh man, we're going to have to hit some of that.
Is that something you want to hit
So
for
you
him?
want 2 Chipwich boxes, Toll House minis.
Well,
There it is.
look at that. Look at it. It's so cute.
How
That's
big
so
are they? Will they
cute.
fit in your
I don't-
mouth, Courtney?
I don't know, but those look
Them bitches
tasty.
Probably one bite.
So Robert D, the Chipwich that I have on my list looks just like that, except it has
Chips around the ice cream.
on the ice cream. Yeah.
Yes.
But very similar.
That's cool though. I have not seen that.
Yeah, how about that? Ravin, this is fair. Frozen dairy dessert just freaks me out. It's kind of like when you get a Blizzard at Dairy Queen, and
Yeah.
they're very proud of the fact that they turn it upside down and it doesn't come out.
And it
I'm not
doesn't
sure
melt
that-
for like an hour.
I'm not sure that's the floss you think it is, but
It's
yeah.
so thick.
Kaduman says it's still great frozen, just does not freeze all the way. He's probably talking about the key lime
Oh,
situation. Andrew N jumps in. I don't know what this is, but I hate all Breyer's ice cream texture. Always feels off
Oh
to me.
man.
Breyers.
Andrew.
It's airy.
Oh, is it
No.
is puffy?
Yeah.
No, not always. A real Breyer's ice cream, not the frozen dairy
I
concoction.
don't know what that's
Yeah.
supposed to mean.
So
We're talking earlier about that chocolate dipped key lime. Ravin says it's
That sounds
found
pretty
frequently
tasty.
in Key West, which explains why I haven't tasted it because I've never been to Key West. I wonder if I would like it there. Tim says 15,000 in the chat. Let's get these likes up.
yes, look
Thank
at that.
you. Thank you to Taylor Swift for rating us after her stream tonight. Thank
That's
you,
right.
Taylor. Thank you, Tay Tay. Looking forward to
Tay-Tay.
seeing you next week, girlfriend. We don't ever tell anybody that you're here until after you're gone.
That's right.
It's the right thing to do. Chipper says, Ravin, no, would have to be some Middle Eastern tobacco to stay on brand. And he's talking about the kind of
Why is he
ice cream that he was
He didn't
making
like me in
earlier.
the face.
And yeah, Otag asked, how is that, he meant to say camel,
Cooked. That's right.
As those of
Over an
you
open
maybe who are
flame.
not super familiar with our show,
on the big green egg?
Chip's a great cook, and he knows how to rotisserie camel, which is not cool in the United States because there are not a lot of camels around. There's a lot of camel toes, but not a lot of camels. But when you're in Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan,
Places I can't
I
visit
saw a
here.
video of a guy
Kazakhstan.
and his wife getting ready to go out to dinner, and he goes, I thought it was just us going to dinner, not me, you, and your camel toe.
Oh man, that's romantic.
It was the Christmas.
oh,
Of course it was.
you tell me to say camel's foot.
No, that's moose knuckle.
Oh yeah, I remember moose knuckles.
Guys have
Well, a
moose
camel
knuckles.
foot and a camel toe are the same
But-
thing because camels only have two.
Guys have
Toes.
moose knuckles.
Yeah, it's when your pants are too tight and your balls are bulging out.
Oh, I have that problem a lot.
Oh, okay.
Why do you always roll your eye?
Because it's bull.
Whatever, man.
He wants the light on.
I
Yeah,
told, hey,
so I learned some good things tonight. I need to invest in some Toll House cookie
minis.
sandwich minis
Chipwich is more important.
and a Chipwich.
Yeah.
I mean, buy one get one free.
BOGO.
I mean, it goes in the freezer, so it's not going to go bad.
That means you get 6 sandwiches for $6.
That's a good deal.
That's a hell of a deal.
Yep.
And also, I don't know, we like big boobs.
Yes.
What else? I was just gonna see if there were any pictures I could pull up here. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
fun.
this might be to the people who are watching the show. They're gonna care about this.
What is that?
So I was up in the arena today,
Hey,
the basketball arena, and this is what the Auburn basketball offices look like. That if you guys have been up there, that is the if you guys know who Bridget Grabe is, she sits right in this area. This is like the waiting area, and the coaches' offices were down at the end of this hallway. And they've completely gutted this. So basically, men's basketball has taken over all this space. Women's basketball got booted. They're going to build them a spot on the first floor of the arena next to their locker room. So this is supposed to be done by November 1st, but we'll see how it goes. And for those of you who go to the arena a lot, the basketball staff has been pushed down to the Joey Pearson, the Joey Tacos area.
yes.
There.
So we did a competition this week in our house, and that was.
Wait, Auburn people care about Auburn shit, Courtney.
I understand.
Okay.
We did a competition in our house this week of best fried chicken tender from, because these guys live next door to each other on East Chase Boulevard, and that is Slim Chickens and Guthrie's.
Yes. We went
Okay.
head-to-head.
So yes, we were like, okay, which is better? And we had mixed results.
No. 100% Guthrie's.
No, we agreed that Guthrie's had a better chicken.
Yes,
but I
Guthrie's had better chicken, but the fries, if they're hot,
If they're
from
hot.
Slim Chickens, were better.
The Guthrie sauce is 10 million times better.
I will not co-sign on that. I thought the Slim Chickens was better. But the one from Guthrie's is good too. I'm not like mad about
And
it.
you can tell by looking at this, like you can say the Guthrie's is not heavily breaded.
Less heavily breaded.
Yeah, so it looks
like there's more
looks
chicken.
like more chicken. It looks like a thicker piece you're
Courtney,
getting,
do you
right?
like them thicker or
I
thinner?
do like it thicker.
Canes would shut both of that shit down.
I know, but we don't have no canes in here. But give it time.
And
If it's a
Canes-
chicken place in Montgomery, we're gonna get
You're
one.
getting Dave's hot chicken. That
What?
stuff's pretty good.
What?
Oh, he said he lost Jay's mic, and he's absolutely right.
Did yours die?
I don't know.
Might need to charge.
Damn, my mic died? That is tough, bro.
Is it done?
I didn't think it was done. But
Well, I just put mine in the middle, I guess.
Why are you laughing?
That'll be this.
it's embarrassing. I know.
Uh-oh.
But it's like, what can I do?
Oh, mine.
Is yours done too?
No, it's close.
Uh-oh. We're going to die soon, guys. we're on red on this one, too.
Yeah. Anyway, well, good thing that we're about to wrap it up.
Yeah, I guess we're going to wrap it up pretty soon. Since we don't have an easy way to...
Somebody didn't charge us, intern.
No, I mean, I put them in the charger, but I thought they were good.
Charger needs to be charged.
Well, I guess we're going to wrap it up there, guys. I feel bad. We have a great crowd tonight. We're going to go a little bit longer, but our stuff's dying on me.
Until it dies.
This is actually on me. I'm not going to go till it dies, and we're going. So we'll just say, what up, man? Oh, look at this, Courtney. Chipper says, I'm rocking a Godfather's classic combo pizza for dinner here at the office. Courtney loves a Godfather's pizza. Look at it. Look how happy she is.
Oh my gosh, I'm devastated because we should have gone to the one in Mobile when we were there and just didn't.
Just didn't.
We just didn't.
Just didn't.
We just didn't. It's devastating.
Raven says, keep it going. Dude, our stuff, it's going to die. I'm on red. It's any minute now, bro. God, I've never had that happen before. What a terrible. I haven't.
That's okay.
To be fair, I haven't charged it since football season.
Minor issue.
Minor derailment. All right, so we'll probably wrap it up there, guys. Appreciate y'all hanging with us tonight.
Yes.
We'll be back next week with a new show. I don't know what we're going to be drinking, but we'll find something fun.
And then we'll be off the following week, and then we'll see as we go on from there before we roll into football season.
Do you like bourbon?
I like bourbon.
I like bourbon.
I like bourbon.
Do you like agave tequila?
No.
I don't like agave tequila. I'm like Tanner from Love on the Spectrum.
A wholesome show.
All right, we're going to bounce, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Sorry that I let the
That's all good.
this stuff die. It's pathetic. It's a
Sponsors
rookie
are gonna be
move.
So upset.
Oh, I know. Shout out to our sponsor,
Us.
and brought to you by Cousin Becky and our cat, who's staring at me and giving me a dirty look. All right, anyway. Guys,
y'all.
appreciate y'all. I will see you guys next week. We will see you guys next week. Until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Love you guys. Peace.
Cheers.